So tip 3 then, the third thing I did on my journey was to try and follow the chords more. So it wasn't sufficient just to pick the notes out of the Mixolydian or add them to the major pentatonic, but better, I thought, to kind of see if I could follow the chords. Now, obviously it's trite to say just follow the chords. It's not that easy. They move past really quickly. If you play jazz or you play country or you all the time, then it's something that you do intuitively. And actually, you do it. We do it. I do it in blues all the time. A lot of the licks that we know just to follow the chords or follow the notes in the chords without thinking about it, because we know when they turn, when they change. In the case of this song, we don't know when they change, or we kind of have an idea. Let's try and follow along with them. So we're in A. We've got E, and we've got D. We've got E. We've got E, D, A, and each one of them's got a scale shape or an arpeggio that kind of goes with them. So the A major pentatonic, D major, E major, E major pentatonic. So we can pick out some of the, and this is the hardest bit, but I think picking out some of the notes and the chords as we go through. Now, let's just try and see what happens. So very simply there, just going from the A to the E, then to the D with back to the E, just playing the chords, just playing the notes and the chords. Actually sounds pretty authentic. It follows through quite nicely. So you combine that with major pentatonic and with some Mixolydian stuff, and then maybe things start to come together. You can try this in a different part of the neck. So like, for example, in the A position here. So they're just there. I mean, fluffed it a bit, but moving through the A major pentatonic scale, the E major pentatonic, and then the D major pentatonic. We're just trying that a bit, or just picking out notes of the chords. And the other thing we can do is use a couple of sort of idiomatic chord slides. So, for example, I'm just going to do it at the right place. So there's a bit here where it goes from D to the E, like this. So you can just slide from one chord to the other. This is basically a D triad, E triad. So trying a few things like that, putting those in, trying to get it right. It's actually hard to get them in the right place, particularly as the chord structure is a bit odd if you're used to playing blues. Following the chords along and just putting in a few little bits where it's a bit more sophisticated. It shows that you know where you are. It shows you're playing along with the song, not just playing along. And it sounds a bit more country, because in country, the guys follow the chords all the time. There might only be 3 of them, but they follow them. So yeah, and then we move on to the next bit.